I just broke both my knuckles, actually.
Jesus, look how loud that is. Okay, welcome to my podcast. This is the first episode. I don't know what it's called yet. Probably the Mr. Hooves podcast. That's my alias. But today we have people from Quack Productions who are also my very good friends from very young. Alec Parati, Ben Rhodes, and Jess Lieberman. Hey.
What's up?
Hello.
Alright, so I have a question for you guys. What was it like making the super team? Alec, you were in a relationship for like half of it. And
it ruined it. I'm gonna be honest, yeah, I think it did. I was what you call whipped out of doing a lot of scenes that probably could have enhanced it. I think in the end, though, I was not in a relationship for the end, I'm pretty sure.
No, you weren't. Like, and halfway through, you broke up with her.
We were able to, like, really finish off the movie and spend some actual time on it.
Yeah.
And I realized that, like, it's a little more valuable to me than the relationship I was in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, the relationship, that kind of ruined it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there were so many scenes that you were in,
that you needed me in.
And like, we were just trying to get it done because we wanted to film it all like in the summer, but we couldn't.
It bled over so much.
And we just, it was it's kind of crappy.
It was rough.
Yeah. So, what was it like for you, Ben?
I'd take the back seat a lot of times. I was filming a lot. But,
all right, but you had a very crucial part of...
no, not really.
Yeah, Ben, you were the cameraman for most of it.
Okay.
That's...
No movie without a camera.
Yeah, exactly. We needed you. Even though you were only in a couple of scenes, we needed you.
And you were a really important character, too. You were introduced and then you were killed.
I mean...
Sounds like a recurring theme.
Hey, you know what? I think you had a great role, and I don't think it could have gone any better.
But like, what? So like, what are we gonna do for the next movie? Whatever our next plans.
I have no idea. Me and Jess had some ideas where it was like, what was it? Where it's like different episodes that focus on different characters. Mm-hmm. So. Like, there's one that's, like, the roadkill, red squirrel, whatever. And then there's one that's Matt and what he's doing. Then there's another one where it's, like, I don't know, Skin Skull and roadkill and, like, meet up with Matt.
Yeah.
You know, so, like, it all ties together. Kind of like a TV show.
Yeah, almost like pursuing the idea of, like, as, like Rogue One is Star Wars. It's like a story, like
exactly
in Star Wars, but it's off of like the main plot line. That's kind of like, I feel like that's what we're trying to get at.
Just in the same universe.
Yeah, these small episodes that are less than like 40 minutes.
Yeah, because having to make a 30-minute like video every time, that's a lot of work.
It's easy enough to act like for 30 minutes, but on the editors, it's like a huge chunk of time.
To edit.
Like, I'm not one of them, but I know like Connor and Matt, you guys edit a lot.
Definitely a huge pain.
Me and Matt spent like 12 hours finishing editing,
and then the bloopers
in one day.
Yeah,
and there are a lot of bloopers. Like. It's just, I don't know. It's like, the editing, it's so tedious, but at the same time, it's fun.
Mm.
It's just so time-consuming, and it gets a lot of time consumed.
What was your guys' favorite scene in the movie? Mine is definitely when we're up on top of the Renaissance Hill. And it's really a deleted scene, but when Matt jumps into the
that was fun.
Jumps off the hill.
My favorite scene to film was probably the intro.
That was really cool.
Oh,
I wasn't there for that.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was like It was kind of funny how the movie started off. It was so like cinematic and stuff, and by the end, we were just kind of like
We're just trying to get it
finishing
done.
The end you can tell is so rushed.
It was very.
Oh,
the final
definitely.
fight scene I feel was like really, really bad. Like I think it
Oh,
was
it is.
just. It was
the final
quick.
fight is really bad
It was so fast, and it's just like
because we also ran out of battery and
That's true.
and we had to get Tom out of there because he had to go to a pasta party for cross country.
no, Tom just wanted to leave.
Dude, Tom
He
really
didn't,
did
Tom
one.
didn't have to leave. He just wanted to leave.
But I mean, I respect him for being there because it was
Yeah.
like a 5-hour shoot.
That
Like we
was-
kind of walked around for a couple hours and we're trying to figure
Like,
things
yeah,
out.
Yeah, we didn't plan anything out beforehand when we were there. Like, I had pictured everything, like, in the script in that place, but I hadn't seen it in,
Mm-hmm.
like, years. So, it was just, like, I have a crust in my eye.
I think so. Going back to Ben's question of like my favorite scene, I think my favorite scene was the one where me and Matt were in the field. Well, Possum Kid and Raccoon Boy were in the field, and then they hear a scream and they have to go to the house, which ends up being mine. And I think it's like it's a funny, but it's also almost serious. Like I like at the end when Jess is in the hot tub and we get to like
Oh, yeah.
throw him into the hot tub.
That scene was
And then
actually
he
really
Yeah,
funny.
breaks out of it. And then my favorite shoot of the whole movie, and there's no effects. Like this is like completely raw is when you jump into the darkness.
Yeah.
Like for some reason it just worked.
The lighting
so
works
That was
well.
so cool.
Like
Yeah. That scene was really fun to film.
It was cool.
The-
it was cold. But it was cool.
The best shot in the whole movie is in that fight scene where Jess puts his mouth on the gun barrel,
Mhm.
and I did the quick zoom in when the trigger was pulled. That, like, no effects or anything, like, that was all just, I liked that a lot. That was, that was real cool. Alright, Jess, why didn't you play Sea of Thieves with me last night?
I couldn't play Sea of Thieves with you last night because my mom was coming home at 7 and she was bringing subs, and then we were gonna watch a movie. And
from Subway?
Not from Subway, from Nick's place actually.
Oh,
and,
nice.
Well, they have good subs.
You know, I respect my mom, and I gotta.
Okay.
I respect
I respect that.
Wait, did you watch a movie? You said?
What movie
Yeah.
did you watch?
Yeah.
Wet Hot American Summer.
That is such a
It
good
is
movie.
such a good
That
movie.
movie's
That
so
movie
funny.
is so good.
It's just so awkward.
It's
Some
so
parts are
weird.
Just like,
It's so weird.
I love that movie. Paul Rudd's in it, right?
Yeah.
His character is so
such-
funny.
He's so good.
He's the worst. He's the worst counselor ever.
I know.
Kids are like drowning. He
I
doesn't
know.
even care.
He's like making out with the other counselor.
Yeah. The movie's really, really funny.
Jess, how's Crosby's?
Crosby's is good. I gotta work tonight.
Oh, because when I went over there this weekend, when I got out of the register line, I bought my stuff, but then I brought out the actual carriage thing that you put all the food in, and I didn't get my actual food. I just took the carriage thing.
Oh my gosh.
So I left the food inside.
That's a classic.
How did
Inside
you do that?
Crosby's. I don't
go
know.
So they didn't put the bagged food
No,
in
because
the carriage?
I had like ice, and I didn't want to put the ice on the conveyor belt, so I just showed it to him. And so I took the ice with me, and I left all the food inside.
When did she go back?
No. She came outside, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, I'm wrong."
Those kids who work at the front desk at the register are like brutal too. They were definitely making fun of you the second you walked out.
Oh, probably.
They were probably just making. Oh, I can't even imagine.
Who do you work with in the meat department?
I work with a kid named Luke, who's really cool.
Is it your brother?
No, it's not my brother.
And UMass first.
I had that.
Yeah.
He commutes from UMass to Crosby's every day.
It's a good gig. Like,
Yeah.
Is Luke vegetarian now?
Luke
Or is he still vegetarian? Or
Luke is a flexitarian, so like sometimes he'll eat burgers.
does
That doesn't make
he make
any
it rain
sense.
all the time? Does he wear rollies on his
That's
wrist?
not what I meant. That's not what I meant. No, he goes back and forth. Like he lives in a frat, so like if they have like a cookout, he'll just eat burgers and stuff. And
yeah.
That doesn't sound like a vegetarian to me.
I feel
It sounds
when
like
you're-
me. So like whenever I'm at your house, I eat vegetarian food.
Yeah.
but-
I don't know. I feel like when you're in college, you just gotta eat what's there.
exactly, yeah.
You know, I don't really know because obviously I've never been, but
Yeah.
like
Luke's actually not like super broke now. He's got a good job driving buses.
Yeah, dude.
Really?
It's good. Yeah, he works for UMass Transit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
How was Durango?
Durango was great, actually. It was like, I don't know. So, I'll give them a background story. So, I toured a college out in Durango, Colorado called Fort Lewis. It's actually, like, unlike any other college that I've been to. I've only toured, like, a couple other, which are all, like, UMass state schools. It's just, like, different in that, like, the scenery's different, like, everything in Colorado is just, like, huge. And the school's, like, very small as opposed to, like, a UMass where there's, like, 300 student lecture halls. There's only, like under 20 kids in, like, a math class or
That's
something.
that's what Keene's like. And that's, like, why I picked it, because first off, they have what I want to do.
Yeah.
And second, like, it's not a huge school, and everything's so, like, close together. I don't know. It feels like one big happy community.
Yeah, that's kind of like what, like, Durango is, like, or Fort Lewis. It's, like, the college, and then there's, like, the town. They call it a city, but it's really just, like, the side of the town.
Yeah.
And, like, the whole community is centered around, like, being outside. Like, all the houses are super low-lying, like, one floor, and they're, like, tiny. So you're, like, I remember one day, like, the last day I was there, I was just looking over, and these guys were just, like, jamming out on the porch with, like, guitars and stuff. I was like, that would never happen around here, because, like, weather, other factors and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's, like, the whole community centered around, like, being outside. And
What was the
being
weather
active.
like in Durango?
It was really good for March. It was like not 70. It was like upper 60s and sunny like every day. Maybe like a little bit of cloud cover, but it was nice. Like I got like sunburned. Like I didn't realize that.
Oh.
I didn't think I would.
How far away is it from Denver?
It's like 6 hours.
Wait, like what part of Colorado?
It's in the very like south by southeast
South
part of the state. It's like it's closer to Albuquerque than it is to Denver. So.
Oh, okay.
Like, is it in the mountains? Like,
Yeah, it's like it's literally a valley that you're in.
that's so sick.
Like you look up and you see like snow-covered mountains like the whole year. It's insane.
That's awesome.
The Rockies are like Mount Washington, but like on top of each other, so they're just like immense.
Yeah,
That's
that's so cool.
Let's continue with schools. Jess, what are your plans?
Right
Future.
now, I'm enrolled to go to Unity College, which is a small school up in Maine, next fall. But I'm getting cold feet, and I think I want to take a gap year.
I was talking to Andrew. He said you might do because I said that you might go west and do that thing in New Mexico or Colorado, or it was like the Wolf program. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah. I
was
told
that what it?
Yeah, that's what it
Was
was.
that what it was?
WOOF is like I don't know exactly what it stands for, but it's like Worldwide Organic Opportunities for Farmers or something.
Yeah.
And it's like you pretty much work, like you don't work like a full 40 hours. You work like a week, you work like 20 or so, and then a family who owns a farm will provide you with food and a place to live. And like you can work, like they'll give you like a set amount of hours and say like, all right, this will allow you to stay here and feed you for free. And then you can work over that and get some money.
Loki sounds like slavery.
I mean, they pay you.
They pay you like. I mean,
It's slavery, but it's not slavery.
but it's not slavery.
So it's just a job.
I'm not thinking about doing that. Which is,
Nice comment.
yeah, but I don't want to do that. I don't think anymore. I might. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking about like working for a while over the summer and into the fall. But I want to get out of Massachusetts for the winter. I'm so done with snow, and I want to go west and I want to try. I was talking to Alec about this yesterday. I want to try train hopping.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like.
Did you get the idea from that Office episode where Michael tries to run away from the train?
No, I don't even remember that episode.
Oh.
No, I don't know. It just seems like a really fun.
You could
thing.
probably get to the West Coast from like a
I think I could. Yeah.
from like a Midwestern
Yeah.
state.
It would be cool. I think I'd probably take a train to like maybe Rado or something, and then try to hop my way out all
Yeah.
the way west to Cali.
I want to go to California after I'm done with school. Screw the East Coast. Not screw the East Coast. It's really nice here, but like I want to see something new.
I'm done with the people in Massachusetts. It's just like
That's
that.
the thing in Colorado. Everyone's so nice. Like you expect. For me, like personally, when I got to Durango, like I just living in this like the Northeast in this like super fast paced like
exactly
everything
Yes.
is done for a reason and stuff. You expect people to be like mean, like you expect them to be like jerks and stuff, but they're not, and it's just like it's weird at first, and you're like, wait, like it's just different, you know?
Just people. Everything is so fast here.
I mean, I think you say
Everything's
that.
really fast here.
I think you say that, but then you'll end up missing when you leave for a while.
I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'll come back, but like I've
Miss the
got
people.
family here, so
Yeah.
I need to. I just want to see something else. Like I feel like I just need to be exposed to like a different place as well. Like I haven't seen much of the world. Like
I'm visiting Brenna in England. Like
Sick.
I'm so excited. Like I haven't like the furthest I've been is like Pennsylvania. So
yeah.
so like I need to like I don't remember being on a plane. I know I've been on a plane, but I don't remember it. So like being on a plane is gonna be a new like experience for me.
I was talking to like Mr. Schumacher yesterday because I'm still trying to decide between the two schools. Like it's either UMass Lowell or like Fort Lewis, and it's just like he just basically said like now's the time to do it when you're like young. You don't have any ties to anything. Like you have so much time to just go and explore.
Which program did you like better?
They both really have their advantages. Or like UMass. So I want to go for music ed. So UMass Lowell I've had a ton of teachers that are from Lowell, so I know like almost what I'll become going through the program. Like the programs pretty much stay the same. Fort Lewis is like a bit newer, a bit smaller, so maybe I'd get like better, kind of more focused instruction, like straight from like a professor. It's just like I don't know, it's tough.
I feel like being in a small school, you gain so much more because like the professor will actually know you.
Definitely.
Yeah. I was reading reviews for Unity, and like Unity's like the size of this high school.
Oh wow.
And so like you know the professors like on a first name basis.
Yeah.
Like it's really really cool. It's tiny.
So like I wanted to segue into like new music, like music that you're interested in too. Like what
Me?
kind of since you become like a rapper.
Music,
What's your favorite type of music on?
my favorite type of music. I don't know.
Is Franz Ferdinand?
Where's your
I listen. I'm not gonna lie. I listen to a lot of rock.
Yeah.
I listen like I usually listen to like a lot of alternative rock, but I do listen to a lot of rap and hip hop too. So I don't know.
Ben, what's on your playlist right now? What are you listening to most?
It's a little bit of Sticky Fingers because of Jess.
Yeah. Yes.
Some Kendrick.
But like I make the rap music because I like making the beats. It's fun, and then I just like I don't know. It's so much easier because I can't sing, so it's so much easier just to like write some random stuff that like could maybe make people say like what like I try to get a reaction out of people and like
Oh, you do. You do. I think it
works.
works very well.
that's
You are succeeding.
that's my goal, and I just try to get people to say like what the heck
What the heck?
like
I think we need a swear jar for this.
yeah. All right, what's that? 2 pennies
2 pennies.
that are both like religious terms. So
I feel like I have a very wide variety of music that I listen to just because of like what I
like
play as a musician almost.
Yeah.
Like I can be listening to like Kendrick But then at the same time, last night I was doing homework listening to Paco de Lucio, which is like a flamenco guitarist, and he's like
Actually,
no, he shreds. He's filthy. I'm not even kidding. Like if you look him up, he's like awesome. Like,
I go through phases where I listen to like strictly smooth jazz because you know
Yeah.
how I have that massive playlist.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I really enjoy music that's like simple and like alternative stuff. Like I listen to like Alt J or like Snarky Puppy's like a kind of like a fusion band.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, I can be listening to like other things. And I think that's why I like music a lot, because there's so much variety and stuff that you can like. I feel like sometimes people just like bottleneck you into like, oh, you only like rap, you only like this, but at the same time, you can be listening to like you make rap music, but you also have a smooth jazz playlist. And
Yeah.
it's just like there's so much variety that you can have. It's awesome.
And yeah, and like I usually listen to rock.
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like all my downloaded songs on my phone are mostly rap songs. And it's usually what I listen to, but like I have a playlist that I listen to a lot, which is like Foo Fighters and Weezer and like a whole bunch of different things. I was listening to that song yesterday and just was like, you're actually listening to that song? I'm like, yeah, it's a good song.
It's not a bad song. Can't deny that.
Like, yeah, I love Weezer. Weezer's so good. I listen to a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers too.
Oh yeah.
I was talking to Ben about this the other day. So I listened to like so the band that Ben mentioned earlier, Sticky Fingers, they're a band that I like kind of recently this year got really into. And Ben was talking to me about it. And Ben, like you said,
the lyrics don't make any sense, but they had pretty nice
but they
bars.
have good songs. Right.
Yeah, they
So
do.
like the type of music that I'm into, like I feel like modern day I used to really be into rap, and there is some rap that I still like, but I feel like the music that I listen to, like all the songs are not face value, they're like riddles. And like the singer doesn't come out and say exactly like something so literal.
Yeah.
I feel like common like music nowadays is just so
Yeah,
face value.
because like the people that are listening to it, like that's like a
They
lot
don't
of rap
wanna
is
yeah.
like it's a lot of like turn up music because nobody's trying to listen to some deep bars like about the struggle like in the 90s. Like that's not what it is now. Like the music has evolved and it's evolved poorly. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I like XXXTentacion a lot.
Yeah, that song, the song "Sad" actually is pretty good.
His
I
new
kinda like
album isn't bad.
I haven't listened to it.
Like
so I don't know.
Yeah,
he has
I don't know either.
the one
that.
song.
It's completely different from what
It's
he used to be.
like he has one song where it's screaming, or it's like the one hype track, and it's not that bad. Like it's just like it's aggressive, but like it's kind of dope. The best song on it is definitely the one with Joey Badass. That's his name. But
no harm intended.
And it's actually spelled with $signs, so
Yeah.
it's technically
It's
not even a swear.
But like the song is so dope. It's like an old school New York like hardcore rap like mean
Yeah.
mugging like
Like I don't know if you listen to like Tyler the Creator. I never really listened to like his older stuff, but like his
Flower Boy is pretty
Flower
good.
Boy is so good. Like he's
Yeah.
got songs like he's called Who Dat Boy.
who that
Kind of
Who
a,
he is.
yeah, kind of a hype track. And then he's got songs like Boredom and I think Glitter and See You Again, is that the one? And they're all like super like chill, and he's almost
Yeah.
like singing, and it's just like a really like sick R&B like thing. So he has like two mediums. I don't know, it's pretty cool.
That's the other
Like,
thing
he's
with
really
X.
good.
Like, he makes a lot of like sad music, but he has a really good like singing voice. He sings on most of his songs.
He does.
He has a very nice voice.
So how do you feel about who he is as a person, though? Because he's a bad
he's
human.
he's a pretty bad
He's
person.
a bad human being.
He's kind of funny. Like He's an awful person, but like he does have moments where he's pretty funny. But like he has like I saw like a vlog of his once, and he like donated a bunch of stuff to like an orphanage, which was really nice. He, like went to Walmart, like bought like all the shelves, like a bunch of PS4s and whatever, and like gave them to an orphanage, which was nice.
But he literally kidnapped his girlfriend while she was pregnant.
And then there's
lock her in the house or something.
Yeah.
And then there's like 6ix9ine, who's just absolute.
I hate him.
To get off this.
I hate him.
Everything.
Did you see that thing I quoted where it was like 6ix9ine says he's quitting rap this year, and I was like, good, because he's trash.
He's trash. Yeah.
Good. He is.
Like he makes what X used to make.
Just screaming.
The
No,
screaming.
not really. X is kind of different. X is like
X
very explicit, very like
So is
very
his.
screaming, very loud though.
Very screaming. Yeah.
Very screaming, very
Very
loud.
screaming. But we can't really talk about music without bringing up the master of feels, Kenny Loggins.
Oh.
Kenny
Yes.
Loggins.
Can I get your input on Kenny Loggins, Connor? What do you think?
I like Kenny Loggins. I mean, yeah, I like Kenny Loggins.
Yeah,
He's really good. Like, you can't really say much about Kenny Loggins. It's like
he's just
like him.
he's just good. Yeah, he's just
He's just
Just
yeah.
has so many
I just-
classics.
there's so
Footloose,
I
I'm
just think,
Free.
like,
Danny's song.
I think this
Danger Zone.
Danger.
This is it. Like, it just like encapsulates like how much I really like him, because like you get this like really cool groovy intro, and then his voice just hits you, and it's just like falsetto, like beautiful, like river of words just coming and flowing right like through your head. It's just
What?
like wow.
And I'm not even into
You know
that
what I
type of
mean?
music, but he gets me. He just
It's
It just gets me
How do you
going.
guys feel about Europe?
Europe is good.
It's spiritual
love
for me.
I
Yeah,
love
Europe
Europe.
like this,
it's
like it reminds me of SpongeBob, but that is a good thing. Like that's
Like
very good.
Europe, it's like they have like their lyrics, like the songs, they're not good. Like if you listen to them, like if you listen to what they're saying, it's not good. Like the song Cherokee, it's like a history lesson about the Cherokee tribe. Like the chorus is Cherokee marching on the trail of tears.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And it just says that like 4 times. Like
They sing Sweet Victory, right?
no.
No, they don't.
That's
my
like in
God.
SpongeBob?
Yeah. I
No.
feel like that's who I was. Oh no!
No,
The
that's
Final Countdown. Is
they
what
sing the
said.
Final Countdown.
That's what it just reminds me of. I don't know.
It's one of those
nostalgic.
like anthems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the whole Hot Rod soundtrack
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
is like it's all Europe, and then there's
What's
I
his name?
forget.
there's the one John Farnham
John-
song,
Yeah, John Farnham.
and then there's the Footloose song Never when he's at his quiet place
Yeah.
and he's doing like the dance.
Oh,
like,
Heaven
before
Helps the Man.
No, it's called Never.
Oh, never. Oh, I don't know.
I'll play it.
And he falls down the thing. That's
Yeah.
that's to me one of my favorite.
That's
movies,
also
too.
a good movie. yeah.
That's one of
Hot
the.
Rod's a great.
I don't know.
Good soundtrack.
Like I always try to think of this. Like, what's the funniest movie you've ever seen? Mine's either Anchorman or Hot Rod.
Step Brothers has to be up there.
Uh,
for me.
Or Step Brothers. Step Brothers. is
Inglorious
so good.
Bastards. That
Dude.
movie's beyond funny.
Okay, so you know how I was trying to get you guys to go see The Death of Stalin last week?
Yeah.
That movie might be the funniest movie I've ever seen. Like
Really?
it is so good, and it's
Dark though. Right?
yeah, it is dark, and it's totally the way it portrays the Russian government. Like it's totally American propaganda, but it's so funny.
Is this a song?
It's called. It's by Moving Pictures.
Oh, so it's okay. Oh yeah, that's great. The saxophone is great.
Like
It's
I
like-
just picture him like he has like the cigarette. He's spitting all the beer out. Like
It just reminds me.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, like in like Rocky. Like I've never seen a full Rocky movie to be honest, but there's always those training scenes.
yeah.
And there's always that one thing.
I've never seen a
Like
full
Eye of the
Rocky
Tiger.
movie either. I've only seen like the end of a Rocky movie.
Yeah, like I
I've
just
on-
can't be bothered.
I've only- The one I've. Speaking of Sylvester Stallone. That's Sylvester Stallone, right?
Yep.
I've only seen one Rambo movie.
I've seen 0.
I remember like me and my dad when I was like 10, we watched all of them, and there's nothing memorable about them. They're all just big guns.
The
big
one
explosions,
thing I
big
remember,
muscles.
the one thing I remember is like him in the woods, like, and the police are looking for him.
That's pretty much.
I remember that one. He's got like a giant like thing that no human could ever carry. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a turret gun. He's just carrying around like spraying people. And then I remember there's one movie. I've never seen this, but like there's all of like the big like huge guys like Schwarzenegger and him. And like they literally catch trees, like redwood trees. They catch them. Like it's insane.
That video is so funny.
Man, no.
The tree catcher.
Yes, man tries to catch falling tree.
That's a great video.
Man.
What do you guys have after this? What's your next period?
Pre-calc. Got a good old quiz on analytic trigonometry. Should be a
I have a
very
quiz.
hard.
I have a quiz on mortgage payments.
Man. That's good.
See, that's more valuable to me than
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm actually I'm happy I'm in like that math class. It's not like a high level
what
math
math
class.
class is it?
Advanced math decision making.
I don't
Like,
know.
It's a
when I'll
CP
ever
class,
use
but like,
analytic
man, I should be in
trigonometry
that.
in real life.
but
you
like,
know? Like
Yeah.
I wanted to take stats, but I'm happy I'm not
Stats
because
is so boring.
No.
because like this class is actually like valuable. Like I'm
Yeah.
actually learning something.
Like my math class right now, I have FST, and like it's not like I have Miss Barlow. Miss Barlow's awesome, and she's a good teacher, and she's a nice person. But the curriculum is just like it's boring, and like classes, it's hard to stay alert.
Yeah. That's most math for me though. Like
Yeah, I feel like that's
math
just
is
a math
just boring.
Yeah.
Numbers, like, come on. Who cares about numbers?
yeah. There's like unless you're going into like engineering and stuff. Like,
Hello.
some of the stuff you learn, I don't think
Do you know where you're
it'll
going,
directly apply to.
Probably, most likely UMass Lowell.
Nice. Engineering? Dope.
Yes.
Dope.
Forgot this wasn't a video. Not in my head.
Sonny Rollins, The Art of Staying on Top.
I never knew this room was here.
I learned about this room this year.
This room's
Miss
pretty sweet.
Lukian told me about it, and I was like, dang.
Yeah, this
Nice.
is they used to sell snacks for
Yeah.
breakfast, right?
Snacks, I think.
Yeah,
I think
it's
this
really
used to be like the concession stand.
Dude, I
for,
would
like-
love to do that. That would be so cool.
They'd make a lot of money if they sold snacks here.
Yeah.
People forget lunch all the time.
Yeah.
They'd just be like,
Gotcha, dude.
give me a granola bar. They're like 50 cents. Boom. It's 50 cents more for the school.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like,
I'm gonna sneeze.
now that you said it, you're not
Bless
going
you.
to.
Bless you.
Ooh, got him.
Bless you.
That's the first. That's the
Sauna.
first time I've actually ever heard someone say they're gonna sneeze and then sneeze.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm kind of cool.
like I've never, like whenever someone says, "Oh, I'm gonna sneeze," the sneeze goes away.
Well, I'm in control of my sneezes. You know, I'm on top of stuff like that.
That's good. It's good. It's good to be in control of, honestly.
Yes. I feel like.
What did you guys have for breakfast? I just ate like most of this muffin.
Dude, I had that Kellogg's chocolatey delight cereal.
That cereal
I
is
know,
so
right?
good.
I think about that. I think about you whenever I eat that because you always have that.
I love that cereal.
It brings me back to like sleeping over your house and sitting at that like table, you know, the high table in your living room and eating that.
Can we segue into Star Wars?
Star Wars. Oh yeah. How do you guys feel about like the Solo movie? Did you see the new
think
trailer?
The actor's
I just
awful.
saw the new trailer, yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be. I'm not excited for it at all.
I'm
I
gonna
am.
watch it for the story, not for the acting. I just want to know
I-
Han Solo's backstory.
Yeah, same.
But I think
I'm
the
definitely
acting
gonna
is-
see it because like Han Solo is a pretty interesting character.
Yeah.
They could have.
But I'm not excited for the movie.
I
at
am.
all.
I feel so excited.
I'm more excited for Infinity War.
Yeah, same. And I'm not even that into the Marvel movies. Like, but I'm
I
excited.
just wish that like Disney was like, wait a minute,
we have way better characters that were like Obi-Wan. He comes out of the prequels. There's so much. There's 10 years, I think, of time
Or
between.
Quack. Yeah, there's so many.
between
There's so
like,
many people.
The prequels are definitely
Between the prequels
way
and the
more
sequels,
interesting.
I think
the
that's
prequels
another
are so
episode.
much more interesting.
Yeah.
They're definitely way more interesting than the original trilogy.
For me, like prequels were like 2005. I was like 5 years old. That's when Revenge of the Sith came out,
Mhm.
right?
That was the
It's just
prime
like
of Star Wars.
nostalgia.
That was the
Like,
prime
me
of
and
Star
my
Wars.
sisters-
That's when Lego Star Wars came out.
Yeah, it
Like
was so fun. Oh, Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2.
I also
yeah.
feel that like just that universe that they're in, that time period, is so much better than like the almost everything was a wasteland in the original trilogy. Like all the
Yeah.
planets that were like uninhabited. It was like everybody was starving to death. But
Very dystopian.
yes, very dystopian. But like in the prequels, the Senate and like the
Yeah,
All the
everybody's
Coruscants.
living good, and then
Yeah.
the Trade Federation takes everything over and like
Yeah.
screws everything up, and then like the Empire, like makes everything so much worse.
yeah, and you can
Like-
tell that universe, like we think that the prequels are good, and and people say that they're bad, and like they are bad for some reasons. But like the Clone Wars, the animated series,
Oh, it's
where they
so
did
good.
well with
series I've
that.
ever seen.
Yeah, they did well. They like did a good job with that universe, and that series is just incredible.
I love that series.
They just need to do more with that time period.
They definitely do. Yeah, expand on it. They need to make a Clone Wars movie.
Yeah.
They already did.
No. Like
But-
one that primarily focuses on like clone troopers, their life. I mean, it might be a
So
little
it's like a
hard.
military movie.
Almost,
So it's kind of like
yeah.
Rogue One.
Yeah, Rogue
It's
One.
a
They were
story,
doing
yeah.
Remember
Jedi.
the episode 5s
What?
from
That's
Clone
like
Wars?
that's like one of the first
that's,
episodes.
That's like it's in
Oh,
the
that's
first
a good
season.
one, yeah.
That's like my favorite episode. So
What?
good.
They did it. There's that one
Appreciate it.
training episode on
Yeah.
Camino.
Like they took like the whole show's out of order almost. Like they took like the Rishi Outpost one. Like they made that
Yeah.
first. Like Rookies, I
Yeah.
think it's what it's called.
Oh,
Rookies was
Rookies.
so
and then,
good.
And then they
and then
went
go
back
to the
and saw
training,
their
yeah.
like origin about that
Oh.
crew.
And then you
Jerk,
see them
like-
like
They became ARC troopers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
this
never
feels
watched.
like-
Yeah, I never watched that show past like season 3. So
oh, dude, you got to go back and watch it right
Netflix,
now.
dude.
It's
Watch it.
so good.
It's so.
and then
it's
I had
worth
like
it.
Connor over during like the Cad Bane special, like for season 2 or something like that.
Cad Bane, I
remember
forgot
that.
about him.
Cad Bane was
Cad Bane.
he's so sick.
He's a cool bounty hunter. They after the Solo movie, they should either make a Boba Fett movie, because like
Mm.
that would be like a crime,
It
Like-
would be a missed opportunity.
like a Hitman movie almost,
Wait, didn't you have?
but done right.
Didn't you have like the GameCube game for?
Yeah,
Boba Fett?
Jango Fett game. That game
That
was
was
so
cool.
cool.
That was so cool.
Mm.
What'd you do?
The final boss, you just like go around on different planets and shoot people. It's really repetitive, but like the final boss is against like a Sith, and then Count Dooku, he like comes out of the darkness. He's like, "I have a proposal for you. You can be the main like
Specimen.
specimen for our clones on Camino." And Django's like, "I want one that's unaltered and grows at a regular
Yeah.
rate and can be my son." That's Boba. And then the rest of them are just the clones.
Is that stuff like canon?
I think so.
It's all canon.
No, Star Wars
It might.
Legends
Well,
isn't canon.
it might be Legends. I don't know.
Legends isn't canon. they
That,
just
that game
announced
might
it.
be Legends, but I like tried finding out if it was canon or not, because it was made by LucasArts,
Mm.
That's probably canon.
so it's probably canon. Yeah.
I think Lego Star Wars is canon too.
Dude,
Yeah.
that it's
It's pretty
based off
accurate.
the movies. Yeah, probably.
I think we're forgetting something. Fortnite, the greatest game of all time.
I think we should
I'm-
probably stop
I'm
the
s-
podcast.
I'm,
Now that you brought that up.
I'm sick of Fortnite.
Fortnite's
I'm
dumb.
with you on that
No.
one.
Fortnite is dumb.
Alright.
Nope.
Like
Sea of Thieves,
the
go.
fact that I got Sea of Thieves, like
Changed
I'm
your
so
life,
I'm
didn't
so
it?
happy that I got it, because there's so much like unseen stuff that
And it's,
I haven't seen.
and it's not a game that you constantly want to yell at your friends at. Like
It's
I
not
know.
a game. It's,
It's
Guys,
I'm not
a game.
always
It's a
hating
game
that.
of teamwork, but it's
Yeah.
like relaxed teamwork.
Yes.
Ben, you are the worst team player in Fortnite. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
because I'm better than all of you.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you can still be
this
a
is
team
the
type
player.
of-
That's exactly
Oh.
why you're the
Case
worst
in
team
point
player.
right there. Case in
Alex
point.
about to leave.
Yeah. oh
I
man.
don't know. Gaming for a lot of people is yelling at the TV.
And Ben
Yeah.
is one of those people.
And that mostly comes from Fortnite. Like last night I played Fortnite because Jess got off, and I wanted to play Sea of Thieves, but I didn't want to play by myself. So I played Fortnite, and I got angry.
Yeah, dude, it's
Yeah, I am bad. I'm better at Sea of Thieves, and I like it.
fun.
Sea of Thieves is fun.
Fortnite is the same exact thing every single game. I just don't know how you can play I don't know. If I go play Fortnite, like, I can enjoy it for, like, 2 games. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm doing the same thing I was doing half an hour ago.
It's jump
I'm done
tilted.
with
It's
that.
jump tilted.
Yeah.
It's jump tilted.
Yeah.
Ben.
All right.
Okay, I think that's enough for podcast number 1. Thank you for the last minute roast. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for tuning in. If you did tune in, probably didn't. Peace out.